Ah, the Zephyr Peaks. When I first came here, the air was the clearest I'd ever smelled, and the ringing of the chimes, the singing of the shepherds from mountain to mountain. Well, a king cannot play favorites, of course, and this should be a place for a clear mind, for solitude. I saw to that. The windmills still turn here mostly, but my children are helpless without instructions. This one is from the village in the valley below, I think. It must have been stuck here since I don't know how long. Success! Industry! The wheels of the world turn once more. The fabulous red birds migrate all across the realm, but they always manage to find the very highest, hardest to damn well-reached places to nest. Careful. I remember scaling these heights during my own apprenticeship, and of course I had no master in this realm to guide me. Aren't you lucky I'm here to watch if you fall? A feather of the red-heart bird. At least, that's what I always call them. My predecessor didn't leave many clues. So, you passed the chasm. I'm reasonably impressed. You have potential indeed. I'll have to keep an eye on you. Another of the Elder's statues. Always been dormant, useless for me. What are you up to? Huh, I see. Well, fly, little kite.
Follow my gestures and come to the tower. The tower awaits.
Here the weavers, shepherds, would trade their goods with the miners from deep below. But the cave mouth has been blocked for a long time. This village used to be full with movement, life, and bird song, but now, silence. Perhaps they too needed purpose. The fine mask marks this one as a tower guardian. They hold no power since the towers went dark, but once they were spread throughout the realm, and always wore the most intricate masks. Crude things to a maskmaker's eye, of course. Breathe it in. These are the highest, but also the deepest places in my realm. Well, we'll get to that. A six-headed stormberry. Well done. It's not easy to find. Usually we only find 2 or 3 heads. That's like 4-leaf clover times 3. This was a weaver who could trade their goods for pearls from other lands. You shall have to find components from elsewhere in the realm.
That is mountain craftsmanship, that is.
A mask does not conceal. It is an open window. It reveals. It transforms.
The shepherds would graze their billy gruffs here. See, space for pasture is so limited that they would create these systems of bridges to rotate their flocks and allow the fields to regrow. Complicated business. Or even the king must admit, they're rather cute. But this little thing seems to have lost his flock. Oh, these herders and their bridges. But beware, billy gruffs are bad-tempered beasts. I can't say I've missed these creatures since the realm grew quiet. But, oh, their soft, tough hair is a craftsman's dream. The shearing house. Here the herders sheared the hardy billy gruff hair for the weavers. Oh, grimy, noisy business. But they wove everything from clothes to the kites up there in the sky. Oh, listen to the creature bleat. Find a way to bring it home, will you? Oh, come to see Daddy, little Billy. Oh, no. What's happening? Maybe this is not the shearing house, but the slaughterhouse. Oh, God. What did you do, apprentice? There. Unlock 'em. Ah, freshly shorn and feeling the air. Go then, find your parents, little Billy Gruff. You have served your king well. A fine design, crafted with Billy Gruff hair. This was a murder. No surprise. Let's take a rest.
It's time to expand your mask making. The masks always demand more variety. Every plain mask can also be expanded with wooden extensions to unlock new designs.
There was a burial place for the Billy Gruffs here. These animals were highly beloved.
You will find answers at the tower.
Billy Gruff horns, the last component you'll need. These old ones were used for strange rituals that are, thankfully, long past. That blasted tower. When I first came to this realm, there was a power here already. Old and frightened.
You need to synchronize with our statues. Synchronize with our 3 statues. That's the only way to get to the tower and meet us.
Good. The tower allows you in. Faithful apprentice.
So, you're here, at last. You seem to be fitting yourself to the role of apprentice. Ask yourself, are you merely doing as he wants? What I have to show you is not easy, apprentice, but I will not lie to you. This place is the greatest test in the realm, because here you must know thyself. or risk disappearing behind the mask. The king would prefer you were just another of his subjects, following in his shadow, but you have more potential than he will tell you, so I have unlocked your abilities a little. There, you will no longer need to return to the workshop to choose a new mask. You can now change mask on the spot, take a mask, and try borrowing into these two guardians to discover what you can do. Good. Now borrow into the other. Good. Now, descend into the tower. So, the king likes to talk, doesn't he? It can't be easy when you're inside one of his little wooden subjects. Silent and full of splinters. That's how the king likes his friends. Have no fear. They are nothing more than automator, wood animated by the magic of the realm. The king thought he had cut himself off completely, but they provided a back door. So, there you are. I am Sir, Mask of the Mountains. Mine is the second secret law of Carnival. Know thyself, and fight against oblivion, lest you lose yourself in the masquerade. You met my siblings, but finally we meet. Finally we can talk of important matters. What did the king tell you about us? Nothing, I expect. He has tried to hide every part of the story behind his masks. You must remember a story you heard long ago, in a distant place, a mask shop. Remember that you are not just a wooden dummy standing where he's put you. Remember, you are more than the mask. Now, get close to me and take off my mask, and you will discover the truth.
So the master had his apprentice. The nameless boy grew up amid the paint pots and false faces of the mask shop. The boy learned fast, and he was gifted of the old techniques, tying feathers and mixing pigment and shaping wood. The master told the boy tales of the magical lands he had traveled through, searching for inspiration and components for his masks. Bright islands, deep forests, and high peaks. The boy dreamed of exploring these places for himself, discovering things the master had missed, and always his master promised, soon, when you are ready. The old master taught him the 3 secret laws of Carnival. The 3 laws which keep those who would create new faces from becoming lost in masquerade. Firstly, you must love thyself and deny vanity. Second, know thyself to escape oblivion. And third, be open and tolerant to defy isolation. But it seemed that for every wondrous story of the Maskmaker's craft, there was another rule the boy had to learn. Another rule that showed he was still not yet ready. The Maskmaker kept his secrets. He would not allow the boy to read his ancient blueprints, handed down from Maskmaker to Maskmaker. The boy could never enter the master's secret workshop, where he created his finest masks. For it is dangerous to make new faces when you do not yet know your own. Frustrated with rules and riddles, the boy would run away pockets full, searching for what lay beneath his own mask.
Now you begin to see The mask begins to slip. Now it is up to you. Reach the other two towers. Speak my siblings. Learn the truth. And do not trust the king.
Ah, there you are. The first fragment of the Master's mask. Well done, apprentice. With the ancient mask as the base, we can create something grand and new together. Gather the fragments, and I will reward you when you finally come to my castle. Onwards!